Hello, in this video I speak with Libby Culmer about Section 9 of Mission Action Planning. That's financial resources and governance. So Libby, this section of Mission Action Planning covers quite a few different aspects, and one of those is financial accountability. Can you give me an idea of what that covers?
Yeah, of course. So it covers a wide variety of things. It can be all the way from a PCC report that's put together for the meetings to submitting your parish finance returns and accounts on time, or even recruiting a treasurer.
Okay, I see. So it sounds like for a church to move from stage 1 to stage 2, that they might need some support. Can you give me an idea of what's available?
Yeah, so support is really key at every stage of a PCC's journey, but especially at the beginning stages when you're trying to move from 1 to 2. And so because of that, the Sheffield Diocese has set up the Mission Action Support Team. And my team falls within that. And so we're able to offer a wide variety of support. And so some of the things that we could help a PCC with that was, trying to move from stage 1 to stage 2 would be we could come out and meet with them, the PCC or the treasurer one-on-one to talk about how we could set up a cash flow or a budget. We could help them with selecting and setting up an online cloud-based accounting system, and even talking about fundraising best practices and things like that.
And so would any of that help towards transparency?
Yeah, I would say all of it would help towards transparency. And of course, that's really key when you're working with the charity sector and getting money given and donated to your church, because the more clear and concise information that you can give those givers, the more confident they can feel in giving to your organisation and causes.
So now let's talk about governance. It looks like that for a church to move from stage 1 to stage 2, that communication is really important. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so when a church is in stage 1 to stage 2, they're probably struggling to be able to recruit a treasurer. And so communication, of course, is really key in that, because you need to communicate what the role entails to be able to get anyone to volunteer for it. And so what I would recommend is that you sit down and almost do like an appraisal with your current treasurer about what the tasks and the roles are that they're currently doing. That will enable you to kind of look through the list and see if anything should actually not be on their plate and could actually be like redistributed to maybe another member of the PCC, or even to a volunteer or paid staff member to kind of lighten that load. So anything that you can do to communicate really what that role is will give you a better chance of being able to recruit someone to volunteer for that. Equally, communicating to the congregation, to the parish, about the need for that role and kind of helping them understand why it's a priority to fill it will be really key as well in making sure that you can move from stage 1 to stage 2.
I see, that makes a lot of sense. So for this part of our video, let's talk about Common Fund. Looking at the document, the Mission Action Planning document, it looks like that to move from stage 3 to stage 4, it's all about getting your church community engaged with the wider mission of the diocese. Can you expand a little bit on that? Yeah,
of course. So if you find yourself in the stage 3 quadrant, you're probably one of the fortunate churches and that manages to give generously to Common Fund every year and is able to meet the request that's made from the diocese. And so that can be quite a comfortable place to stay. And so why I think it's all about community engagement is because in order to be able to kind of push on and push through and see breakthrough into being able to grow that area of giving and generosity, you need the whole church community around your missional goals, and to kind of really see how support in that way and supporting the diocese in that way can really help grow mission and ministry around Sheffield.
Thank you, Libby. There are lots of different aspects of this section of Mission Action Planning, but it sounds like 3 really important things to bear in mind are support, communication and community.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks.